The government has been receiving stiff criticisms for its decision to fast-track the passage of 3 bills in the National Assembly. The Guyana Human Rights Association, the Private Sector Commission, and the opposition People's Progressive Party have all decried the speed at which the bills were introduced with the intention of quick approval. But Prime Minister Moses Nagamutu, during Thursday's sitting of the House, spoke in defense of the government. The 3 bills, which are the Municipal and District Councils and Local Authorities Amendment Bill No. 14 of 2015, the Anti-Money Laundering and Countering the Financing of Terrorism Amendment Bill No. 15 of 2015, and the Anti-Terrorism and Terrorist-Related Activities Bill No. 16 of 2015, were read for the first time on Thursday and approved. According to the Prime Minister, the pieces of legislation are needed urgently to carry out the business of the government.
The standing order provides very clearly how the government shall present its business in this House, and it provides that where certain reading of bills take place, there is a 6-day lapse for the second reading, but if the government, in pursuit of government's business, which is to govern, feels that it is necessary to amend or abridge that time, it shall come by way of a motion. There is nothing undemocratic about that.
In a raucous sitting of the House, the opposition party referred to the concerns raised by the GHRA and the Private Sector Commission to attack the government, saying that the administration was being disrespectful to the Guyanese people. But in response, the Prime Minister told the House that the opposition should be the last to speak about disrespect for the people and for democracy.
It is the government's business to deal with criminality. It is this government's business to deal with money laundering. It is this government's business to deal with terrorism. And it is this government's business to present bill for the suppression of terrorism, anti-money and money laundering and criminality. If the other side feels comfortable that you could give succor to criminals, terrorists, and money launderers, you could frustrate this House by coming with this presentation you made today.
The Prime Minister urged that Guyana should not be ruled out as a country associated with terrorism, and so the anti-terrorism and terrorist-related activities legislation is an absolute necessity. In relation to the anti-money laundering bill, the Prime Minister hinted that people in the opposition will feel the heat.
It flies in the face of truth, even in the face of an explanation by the learned Attorney General, reading verbatim the nature of the communication with civil society groups. Our stubborn and persistent opposition, flying in the face of truth, says there has been no consultation.
You said you would support them. I understand you said you would support them. Let me hear what you're going to say about that.
These hands may tremble, sir, but they're clean.
That statement by the Prime Minister sparked the ire of the opposition, who became boisterous on the left side of the House. Royden James, HGP Nightly News.